Hey guys, here is just a quick tutorial on translating these Revolution slider, which shows up on our homepage. Usually it's a hero video of like a drone or some sort of flyover or introductory video. We'll use the Revolutionary slider for other things, but it's this main slider on the homepage. If you go to like the Vietnamese translations or whatever it might be, you'll see that this is left out. That's actually because it's a separate item outside of the actual WordPress page, and it's installed as a plugin, so it doesn't read in the machine translation or the translations that go out to the translators. We need to do this ourselves. So essentially, you'll take this slide, you'll actually translate each individual item in the slider Revolution plugin itself. So the main slider that is on the homepage is the main slider. And we'll click to edit it. And then the Revolution slider, it has its own language capabilities, and you can actually click on the slide that depicts what language you're actually looking at. So like right now is the base slide, which is English, and that's what we've made like the universal slide. So if anybody in a random language showed up, it would be this one. But then we have our specific translated languages here. Just for simplicity, the Chinese and simplified and traditional Mandarin has already been translated by our team. For example, on these other ones that are secondary that we're going to use machine translation, I'll show you how to edit these ones. So right now we're on the Brazilian slide. You'll see it all looks. I will edit the group layers and get rid of the WPML stuff. But right now you can see we need to adjust the text. And the best way to adjust these items is to find the text itself, and it's inside the code line. And machine translate something that is actually really simple English, so the machine translator won't get tripped up. So don't use anything that's very colloquial or very interesting in English, but might not translate well. So Bay Area's best real estate and EB5 platform. Not sure if Bay Area is going to translate well because it's kind of specific to how we regard the San Francisco Bay Area in short. So you might want to do something that's a little bit easier. Real estate and EB5 platform. This platform is a little tricky because it might show up as like stage or raised barrier of some sort. So this might be something better off. Real estate and EB5 investment. So we put San Francisco. And maybe we'll put best first. Or best real estate. And EB5 investments in San Francisco. We'll make it even easier. We'll see how this turns out. So best real estate. So this one's best U.S. real estate and EB5 immigration investments. The close tag is still there. We didn't mess any of that up. So let's take a look at what this would machine translate as. So we'll take a look, Google Translate. And then from here, just, we can put in the full sentence. So using Google Translate, we can use the full term and see how it breaks up line by line. Oops, that didn't go out very well. Actually, I guess I can type it in here. We'll go straight to best U.S. real estate and EB5 immigration investments. Then, let's just pick Portuguese. And breaking up in half, maybe we can do the real estate section and the best, and we'll go ahead and plunk that into the slider in the first section. And then on the second section, take the rest of it, and let's see how that goes. And we'll keep the tag up there, the closing tag here. And that should be good for that. And let's say world-class investments. And we'll get that plunked in. Oops, didn't seem to take there. So copy the translation, get it plunked in, and then 100% USCIS approval history. See what Google Translate says about that. Copy that. And there are those two lines. The buttons are actually going to be the next one. So you can kind of see all this junk code in there. It's all kind of confusing and whatnot. And when we click to edit, just get up in this box, EB5 projects. Go ahead and we'll machine translate that guy. When we get back to the button, just keep it inside the quotes. That's the important code item to make sure that just the text is being changed. Schedule a consultation. That's the last button. And maybe it's, make an appointment. Just try to pick the simplest language possible when we're machine translating, because we can't tell the difference and it's a lower risk play. Then, that should be good. Now, at this point, you really just need to save. And let's take a look and see how the Brazilian translation turns out. See if we got it correct. And if we go to the Portuguese version of the home page, the menu is definitely messed up, but the translation on this seems to have worked out just fine. The issue, this title is a little long, so it's actually having a wrap text issue where these two lines are running into each other. So let's just take a look and see if we can just take care of that item quickly. And one way to do it is you can actually just make the box a little bit wider. And we'll move it back to center. See if that worked. It did. So now we have these two titles in there. They're a little bit cramped. So we probably can make that adjustment again. Let's move it down slightly. We saved it. Give it another look. Yeah, it looks fine for now, but we can see that the slider worked pretty well. So that being the case, now I'll just kind of quickly, I'll also take you through adjusting that menu. So going to Appearance and then Menus. Let's get to the Brazilian menu. We'll take another quick look at the Brazilian menu and what's wrong with it and which ones don't need to be there. We want to have like one clean line, and it's because there's just too many. So looking at the items that don't need to be in here or should be in a subheading, those are the ones that FAQ and FAQ, these are essentially the same. EB5 process should be under FAQ. The questionnaire can be under FAQ. This is the Berkeley Regional Center page. That doesn't need to be on the menu. And let's see, not sure what that actually is. We'll just reverse these guys. Go to English. Disclaimer, yeah, that doesn't need to be on the website either, on the menu header. So looking at this, we can go ahead and just remove. The questionnaire can be under the EB5 FAQ, EB5 process, about us, fala conosco, speak with us, login, custos. Put the questionnaire under FAQ as well. Events, projetos. I think we'll just remove that. About us can go before the login. Blog can go before the login. Remove the FAQ, remove Berkeley. Save the menu, and let's see if we got ourselves cleaned up here. Yes. So now we can see the menu only has the items that are listed in the admin panel, and it's short enough to where it's just one line. There's no return. It doesn't take excessive space. And once we get our translations uploaded, the rest of the Portuguese page and the home page should be fine. We just need to complete the project pages and upload those in the menu. But that's a quick fix if you see a menu issue.